The Western Sydney Food Blog is a website that my mum and I have kind of created together. We started it because we're passionate about food. We love cooking. I love eating, especially mum's food. And we live in Western Sydney and just love everything that the region has to offer.
I was quite frustrated when I was looking online for places to go and eat or places to shop or where you could buy certain ingredients, and all the options I could find were inner west or in the city, and I felt that we had better options out in Western Sydney.
One night we were just sitting on the couch and Mum's like, I think I should start a food blog. And we're like, okay, Mum, if that's what you want to do.
Once we started writing stories for the blog, it became more about experiences, whether that be where we'd eaten out or good recipes that we'd come across and tried, even holidays, how we intertwine food into our holidays. It's given me an outlet for my creativity, and I can take photos and I can edit them and make food look good and put a good story to it.
I have a mental list of all these amazing places in Western Sydney that I want to go and try. There's so many places on my list that I just haven't been to yet, but it's about finding the time to go there.
Alice eats out a lot more than me, so she will often go out and she writes her stories about where she goes. Sometimes we do things together and one of us will write about it. If we're together, I generally take a lot of photos, so I'm usually the photographer on joint trips and she may be the writer.
When I go into a restaurant, we don't mention that we're food bloggers. I think restaurants have a little bit of, they're not too keen on food bloggers a lot of the time. They think that we're going to be really critical, but Mum and I have a bit of a policy. There's enough negativity in the world. We don't want to write anything negative about anyone. If we do go to a restaurant and we don't particularly like it, our policy is we don't write about it.
I think we've got a great reputation of food in Western Sydney. We've got a beautiful main street down in Auburn where you can just walk along and go to several different bread shops and get beautiful bread and Lebanese sweets, falafel.
We pay for our own food when we go to restaurants. We don't tell them we're food bloggers. A lot of our posts is also just about our shopping trips to food grocers, to markets, so we're not sponsored by anyone for doing this.
I don't know who our audience is a lot of the time. I know that our friends and family do look at the blog and we do promote it over social media, so I expect that other food bloggers may have a look. But we get contacted by people out of the blue that find us somehow and we often wonder, oh, where did they find us? You have to be reasonably dedicated and expect to put quite a lot of time into putting together your articles and finding your content and researching what you want to write about. I'd actually like to incorporate a YouTube cooking channel to complement my blog, where I can go and pick up ingredients in a suburb of Western Sydney and show people how they can use them.